Hello, my virtual friends. My name is Catherine, also known as Miss Blue, and welcome to the Zium Museum. This is a arty, museum explorer type game. That's all I really know about it. It's all the itch.io page actually told us about it. It's basically, it's kind of like Sacramento, but more in a museum setting, obviously, where you just wander around and look at pretty things and different areas and things like that. So let's just have a read of this and we'll get into it properly. The Zium Museum, a pause menu experience. Play on words. Very well. Clap, clap, clap for that comedy. With the affordance of a philosophical and cultural global collaboration. Yes, there's like at least like 30 different artists working on this game. It's quite a huge list on the itch.io page, which you will see if you decide to play it for yourself. Which I would recommend doing. If this would go anywhere. Hold on. Can I turn? I clicked. There we go. Okay. The door opens. Alright. Click here. Clicking here. There's a loading screen over there. I did set this to the correct thing, I assume. Oh dear. Maybe I shouldn't be clicking so much. This might actually ruin the recording and the game might crash. Maybe that too. Maybe I should have left it the settings the game tells you to. I don't know. Because sometimes when you open up like certain games, like that little pop-up box will come up and it'll like have set pre-settings put in there, like windowed and whatnot, but I think it worked. Song character artist pause menu. Okay, here we go. Whoa! This is beautiful at 13 frames per second. Okay then. Right. So this is what it meant, I suppose. I see. If only you could walk into a museum and have that donut frenzy just exploding at you. Okay then. Cool. So this, yes, that's all the artists that were featured on this good game. So, I was just thinking about how to do that. Oh god, the frames are getting even worse when I look at certain things. Alright then, give me a minute, I'll take care of this frame fiasco hopefully, and we can play this game a bit properly. See you in a sec. Alright, this looks slightly better. Alright then, this is doable. Okay, so just fiddled around with some settings, made it windowed instead. Which actually makes things run a lot smoother, because my computer is no potato by any means, but certain games, oh boy, does it have a bit of a struggle with. Right, So I suppose with this, we're just going to have a wander around like we would in any gallery. We'll just come along for the ride, and this seems to be the architecture. The Zium modular assortment. The Zium Museum is built of a combination of modular pieces. These modular pieces are designed and modeled by Quinn Spence. Yes, of course, art indeed. Oh, that's so cool. Just look at that, lads, honestly. Alright. Anyway, enough of gazing at the beauty for now, at least. I could take a song with me. Okay, then, right. Let's see. Can't quite hear that one, alright. Yeah, a lot of these aren't sounding that loud, so I'm just going to leave them alone for now. Stare up at the heart and then move upstairs. Alright, so look at all of the contributors. Alright then. Let's start our museum-based journey and have a gander around this place. See what it has to offer. Apart from more floating hearts just going through the wall. And me. Nettles. That's... Can see how this one works. So definitely, nettles are not exactly one for keeping in line. They get out of the border quite a lot. How about this painting? So grand and mysterious, like a Jackson Pollock one, except brighter. That's sure, because he normally does quite moody colours. Michael Berto. Vanilla, paddle pop. Yes. A lot of this is going to be like, because whenever I go to art galleries, I remember just look at the paintings and go, oh yeah, that's very nice, I like the details on that and whatever, but don't know much else beyond that, because normally I go on my own. You don't talk to other people in galleries unless you're with somebody, but aside from that, this one's nice. That's gonna be a lot of it, but oh well. Oh, it's moving. I was gonna say, what? Oh, it's like one of those sound wave type things almost. That's quite interesting. Alright. Grass surface, an excerpt from Soft Friends. Using textures. Okay. I get it. It's pretty neat. It's sort of like... Okay, looking at that one, it immediately made me think of like soap from like a bubble bath or whatnot. Weirdly enough, just texture-wise, but that one made me think of those like moss that you get outside, I think. What about that one? That one looks more like crystals. Or the waves, actually. Oh, water surface. Oh, doy. There we go. What was this one then? Lichen. Ah, so that was half right because I didn't read it. And more nettles. Some very ivory looking nettles, but I digress. Let's move on. Down the statue. Wait, there was more stuff over there. Ah, that's the problem with art galleries. There's more stuff everywhere, but yet you cannot go to all of it. If this even is the right downstairs. Oh, perhaps not. The prompt atrium. Beyond this point is the prompt atrium. A group of artists were given 3 prompts, a meal, a plant, and a piece of technology, and asked to create one 3D model based on each prompt. These are their stories. Ah. Okay. Technology, noun. And there's the definition. I see. So he's got an oven. I thought it was a mascara thing for a second there. Oh, I can pick it up. Oh, it's an interactive one. We'll put that back. Can't we go fiddling with that? Wormhole manipulation bench and tools. Oh, is that what that is? Oh, can I manipulate them at wormhole from here? Perhaps not. Alright then. Let's go into the other ones. Calicus. Calcaeus? Probably. A collection of grasses grown in the bones of a computer. Oh. That's quite neat. Alright then. Oh, but this one. That's one of those cooking pots, isn't it? It's a rice cooker. There we go. I should actually read the things before I go like, oh yes, it's totally this thing, isn't it? Hey, what's it? Matthew Keff. It's a shoe. Huh. It's a giant shoe. Alright then. Interesting, I suppose. Farakart Calaf. Looks like a light switch. Very modern art pieces going on down here, I think. Which may be like sort of a lot of it, for some at least, being, oh, it's not even art. Modern art is just junk thrown together. Sometimes, but some of these don't seem to like. I mean, the computer one with the grass, that's quite poetic in a way. It's kind of like that opening to Portal 2, if you've ever played that game. I don't know about this one though. It's just like immediately. This is obviously stupid, but it made me think of like those like baby dolls that you get with its legs in there and its head lobbed off on a dinner plate, which may or may not be what it's supposed to be. But oh no, art is interpretive and all that, but still, it's a battery. I can kind of see, I'm being very bad in the art guide, just looking up to things like right up close and being like, there's no security guard to be like, don't go touching, or just like glaring at you from across the room. Even if you are standing 30 feet away from each painting, as I normally do anyways, just to be safe, so I'm not going absolutely bad at them. Wait, what was that? Space backyard. Milk in a washing machine with a planet in it. Or maybe an atmosphere. Oh, or it's like the end of Men in Black 3, where they're all in the marbles. I think, but oh, it's like a Pikmin, isn't it? That's what they're called. Olivia Horsley, helper. Aww, he's so sweet, yet quite sad at the same time. There's a key. Oh, it's a keyboard with a. Oh, that's so cool. Charlie Stone, aka Chip Frost, aquarium synthesizer. That's amazing. That's so creative. I love that. Oh, it's neat. All right, then let's move on. Technology in here. So, plant. I was gonna say they all look quite similar, but then no, they don't. What is this? The thing that can yell at me, apparently. Space backyard again. Huh. Looks like a very angry astronaut yelling at me. Let's move on, shall we? Nina. I thought it was Ninja Pals. Like, oh, that's a cool title, but it's actually untitled. Looks like your regular flower. This one looks like a combination of one of those like plants from a hot place with some yellow lilies or something like that. That's a space cat. Oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. There's like catnip or something like that. Maybe. Rhododendron, Cunningham's White. Oh, I thought it was on a turntable for a second. That would be a neat idea, I think. Somebody's probably made it up already. Art has been done before normally. Plant, yes, very simple. Oh, it's one of those cool, like, greenhouses. My sister loves these types of things. Except this one's a bit more, well, generated, I would say. Plus, I don't think you could probably get it to quite sit like that. Or spin, for that matter, but let's see. Plant, yes, old English word. Lots of lovely little things here. This is a marsh, grass, and glow cups in semi-natural setting. The atmosphere of human marsh is captured in a miniature garden. I can see that. It's weird how different things in this map, which I'm sure they're going to play with later, have different textures and almost qualities. That looks like it's from that one in the middle looks like it's from like a 90s program, whereas like this one's like super modern, beautiful Unity type stuff, which is what this game is made in. So not sure. Let's look at this one. Ah, probable maze. Oh, it's a rice plant. Good God, good God, I do not know my plants. That's a tree stump by the looks of it. This person is just very outlandish with their art, as it seems, which I can definitely appreciate, for sure, for sure. This... Seed. Oh, seed. Oh, it makes sense, because like the white is like the life within the dark, dead shell. I get it. Oh, this one's... Oh, that's pretty. The simplicity of it all. It's the black... just the set bright colors. It's all a peach tree. Oh, I can go with some peaches right now. Never mind. Growing friend. Oh. Olivia Horse, their stuff is very sweet. Alright, so that's plant and technology. Last one was... Place? Meal. Oh, God. Okay. I changed my mind about Olivia's. Jesus Christ. Ouchie. That's the face of an ouchie right there. That's for sure. Okay. Oh. That's an American advert right there. Look at that. Zero gravity space worker. Huh. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's mold. Okay, it's not quite nice, I know. I kind of freak out every time I touch mold, even though it's literally not gonna kill me. It's just your usual bread mold. Whenever like take out the bread, it's just like covered in. I'm like, no, get away, like that. Down there, trunk salmon. It's like when they like suspiciously, or supposedly, in fact, that's the correct word, when they cook like an egg on the asphalt because it's apparently that hot over there, which I can believe, but I doubt you'd want to eat it though. That'd be the thing. Rice. That's if you put way too much in and then cook it all at the same time. Oh, I can pick this up. Oh, put it back, put it back. Oh God, I don't want to spill it everywhere. I am destroying all these lovely art pieces. Oh, it's like a Bree served as the Colosseum. Oh, that's neat. That's so cool. Oh, this is really creative. I wish I could be this creative in my endeavors. Just chicken. Looks like something Crash Bandicoot would eat. Never mind, anyway. Onwards. Oh, it's toasted peanut butter on the Royal Albert. Oh, is that like a wedding plate? Could be. I thought that was a vastly different thing to what it actually was, but... Pancake party, yes. Oh, they're just strawberries. Alright, I get you. That's sweet. Oh, it's very simple. Apples, just cut into little slices. And then... This, of course. Space backyard again. I see. Does it go on for... Oh, I thought it went on forever. Very nice. Alright, moving on. Next exhibit. Oh, we've got some fun stuff in there with this no floor gallery upstairs. So yeah, that one's there. So, Studio Oleo Mingus. To enter the residue, enter the room and press enter. To leave anytime, press escape. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's just nothing. Okay, then right, yeah. It's like when we, oh. Actually, I'm not gonna go in there. Let's leave that room alone. It's, oh. I was gonna say, can I not leave now? No. I was gonna say, it's like the dark room, escape room thing that I went to with the work night. We're back to the beginning. Yesterday, in fact. That was really fun. I was going into the thing like, oh god, we're gonna get really frustrated and stuck and it was gonna be bad, but it kind of happened near the end, like the frustration part, but aside from that, it was really fun. It was so weird, like just feeling around in like literally pitch black. You could not see like an inch in front of your face. And like feeling out these puzzles at like different cubes and stuff like that. That puzzle was a nuisance though, let me tell you that much. But I won't spoil it just in case you ever come here and actually do it. Or they expand. This is actually the only one in the UK, so yay for us, I think. Anyway, salviate. Not quite sure what the title's supposed to mean, but for some reason when I read it, I was like, that doesn't go with this at all. But the artist's meaning is the artist's meaning, so I definitely won't question their art. What they do with, oh no. Oh, what is that night in the woods nonsense over there? Let's go look, shall we? Alright. Ugh. It's so weird how they're I know like art galleries do this, but they're normally just plain white walls normally. It's different colored walls, but this is something else. Just looking at that to that, you're like, ugh. Let's see. I assume they could mean at least different aspects of society. Like you got the warriors, the farmers, the politicians, and the, I suppose, the kings, maybe? Then you've got all these ones. Which for some reason I immediately thought the females, and they're all different sections of sad, I suppose. I don't know, I'm really just throwing this out of nowhere, but that one's different though compared to all the other ones. Like that one's actually, unless we can't actually see the different coloured hands on the other three, but I don't know. Nicely drawn though. It does remind me of the Night in the Woods style quite a bit. Victor Mercer selected. Oh, it's his works. Okay then. I love how like that stuff from outside is just randomly floating through. It's like flower petals almost. That just vanish out of nowhere on occasions. Ah. Kind of reminds me of Prometheus for some reason. I guess just like the plane figure. In fact, he's above us. And like the creator. I haven't seen the other Prometheus movie, so I don't know what actually happens to it. See, that one immediately made me think of like, oh, he's like reaching out. Kind of like in that Stranger Things bit where like they're just piercing through the weird sticky horrible walls, but the one around his head is a weird shape. So it makes it look, this perspective is kind of off a bit. Oh no, it's not my place to judge, of course, but still. Just saying what I'm thinking, that's all. All that reminds me of like just the bottom hand specifically was back in like, oh, this is years ago now actually. When I was in pottery club, because I know I'm a sad bean over here. I had to make a thing for this competition. I thought like, this is like one of the most pretentious arty things you could ever like explain away things, but I thought like, oh, I'll do a hand so we can like bring people together in unison and things like that, and they were like, oh yes, very good. I didn't realize at the time that I was just sort of explaining away all that stuff, but that's just what I did. The hand shape was perfect, it was just like, it wouldn't stand because I also just cut around my hand and the clay was only about that thick, so it didn't exactly work, but I kind of liked it, I was proud of it. Dragging all the pottery stuff home to then take there, that was an awkward affair for sure, because I had like these giant rolling pins in my bag. I know when I was on the bus it braked quite hard and it tipped over and it just rolled away and I was like, oh god, no, stop. And everyone sort of just looked at me and I was like, yeah, I know, shop. But yeah, so anyway, Dead Titan looks like that one, but that was pretty. I've always wanted to like have a big house. Not because like it's a big house and you'd be like very fanciful with it, just have a big house to fill with art. That'd be the best thing about it. We don't want a big house for anything else, apart from showing off, I suppose. Ah, wait, this is all like diary pages, huh? Happy bald man. Yes. Happy bald man with anxiety. Oh, I see. There's kind of a sort of thin shadow behind him. And of course the scribble monster within that goes crazy every so often. You can kind of tell there's a difference obviously between us. There's definitely a thing to be said about that. I imagine that this piece is supposed to be like how you're in the middle and then there's all the words of society all around you going absolutely crazy at once. Perhaps. Well done, I think, at least. Well drawn. Excuse me, anyway. Looks like a comic page. Okay, she goes on the internet, turns it off, thinks, sighs, sees a giant obelisk in the distance, and then has a hole in her throat, like she's a 8-year-old smoker. Then gets up at 1:38, is tired, looks outside, listens to music, takes her drugs, and then looks around for a bit. I see. I can kind of tell what that is at the very least. Still waiting for the escape to the wilderness. That's apparently why you all go out there. What does it say? Slow down, please. I am sorry, I'm trying, I'm going to get through this. I'm not going to go through everything. Got at least some stuff for you lot to have a look at. You're as real as you want to be, says the man looking at all the blanked out pictures, who is himself but a mirage, apparently. How? I don't know how. You're quite stabbed at this point in time. With those pins that some Japanese people used to like keep up their hair. By the looks of it. I don't know. It's hard to compliment on these things. I'm like, I'm probably super wrong. The artist is gonna hate us for it, but not that they're ever gonna see this video or anything, but still. Gotta be sure. I don't know what to say. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. That's the best way you can think about it. You're not Oh, you're not special, so you're not SP? No, I'm not an SCP, but no, never mind. And Uve, never been special. Of course, you've. I see. Well, thank you, art. That's fine of you. Why do I look like that? Because you were drawn that way. How about this one? Here we go again, says the disembodied thing. Hang on. I am from the way you see me. I am afternoon light in the shades of darkness. I am from the ocean, salt and bray, entangled in the pulling tides, and I am whispering nature. Natalie G. Ah, how poetic. This one's, oh, it's the same hole in the, god damn, that might be a problem every so often, just that happening. Same hole in the neck deal. Maybe the artist's parents had that happen to them or someone they know at least. Perhaps. Seems like it. Enough to choke the life out of the planet. Yes. And some numbers. Reminds me of that Jimmy Fallon sketch he did the other day. Where he looked at this novel that someone wrote on how to be a drug dealer. It was just the author's pen name, quote unquote, which is just a bunch of numbers. To keep his identity safe, I suppose, but aside from that, it was just a bit silly, I think. That's what it reminded me of immediately, but that's all we can say about that. Ah, more Pollock paintings. Bit more samey colors this time than anything else. What's this one called? Rainforest Tiger. We go back far enough, we might be able to see a tiger. Not quite seeing it myself, never mind. Alright, onwards. What's it called? Thingy. Urban photography, that's it. I think I've seen some stuff like this before, like in a similar vein. When I went to the Cardiff Art Museum. Not sure, I don't know, I can't really tell, but... Oh, it moves, okay, jeez, okay. Hi. Oh, I thought it was turning to look at us, what's it called? Alpha Gravy. Try Girl. Oh. Kind of reminds me, there's a statue on the way towards Sterling, I think, where it's just this woman like standing out like that, and then she has two arms that go out like this as well. It's supposed to be like a mermaid allegory, I'm not sure. I've driven past it a bunch of times, I've never been able to look at it for long enough to tell what it actually is, but I'm not sure. There's definitely corporate things we said about here. I thought I heard a moo there. Alright. Never mind then. These are lovely. Okay then. Let's move on to another room. Alright. What's this room? Row. A vase for every day in July. So there's 31? I don't remember. I never learned that rhyme that everyone else always goes to, like saying, like, oh, blah 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 in February, blah blah in July and August and all those other ones after that. That kind of thing. I don't know. It was taped up in like one of the classrooms I had. But I never learned it because, well, nobody said I should. Really. And I'm just going with it saying like, oh, it's one or the other. So I kind of thought it'd be that far wrong if I ever say it. So not much of a big deal if I do get it wrong. But these are very nicely done. Reminds me of that art you always see when you go on the front page of DeviantArt. That person who draws like animals in different situations, like hedgehog, that kind of thing, where she did that, or just a little hedgehog with actual like sort of shell of wood. It was quite cute actually. I don't hate their art at all. I just see it all the time and I'm like, yes, I know you're very pretty and you're very awesome, but still, let's have a go at the front page. If you scroll down you always see new stuff, but the top is always pretty much the same, so never mind. We're looking at other arts here. How to play? I don't know. I know how to play a game, don't you worry. Or art, in fact. It's all good for me. Very semi-realism in this whole thing. I was gonna say, just looking at that, I was like, that looks wrong, but never mind, it's not wrong. I won't get demonetized, it's all fine. Even though, okay, never mind, there we go. There's some breasts, demonetization immediately. Although it is art, so we might actually get away with it. Who knows? You look weird. Thanks. I don't look that weird. I'm fine. Even though you probably just saw my breath condensing, or like, yes, it is that cold in here. I will say that now. Okay, been in there, been in there. Right. A few more minutes, we'll have a keep going on this gander. Right, upstairs. Is this the final floors or 2 more floors? I don't recall. Either way, we're gonna go up and see it. There's no more stairs, so this might actually be the final floor. Now, oh. Immediate amnesia flashbacks just went by there, even though that's someone not even remotely from amnesia, but here we are then. Cosmo D. Pizza, Pizza Oven, and Zerbs. I'm afraid to look away from Zerbs just in case he moves. He reminds me of like a Unity asset in like a very jump scare filled game. But never mind. Let's see. Satellites. Data retrieved from the monitoring probe 9 Hermt on the extended para-orbital modules network circa A78-4. Blah blah blah. Memory probes indicate defections in the memory slots of remote modules in the sector, including modification of recorded data and fabrication of new memories. This is the work inspired by Apollo 17 module from the 1972 photos. Okay, space. Space. Oh. Ah. Now then. That's stunning. That's so cool. You wish galleries were kind of like that, because they're obviously limited by like having also strings and lighting and things like that, and space obviously as well, and the ever-changing art sphere as well. But man, this is gorgeous. It's like, you know that bit in Gravity, like the main catalyst of the whole movie, when that happened, it's like, imagine if those things were paint hitting against it all. That's what kind of that looks like. That's so cool. But anyway, yes, we have way more to see, so I better move on. Quick start. Let's go. More art should be seen. More beauty, more prettiness, more everything. Right, oh, there's a tree thing. Oh, God, Zen, stop looking at me like that. Let's go here first, then we'll go back up that way. Sure, there's lots of rooms. So many rooms. Let's have a look at this. This reminds me of a game I played forever ago, but oh. Let's leave him alone in his ways. This actually... I don't see a title anywhere. Oh well. Fountain room. Oh. So if I go out, will it... Oh, that's so funny. Alright, let's go back in again. Ah, more beauty! Throw it all on me! Yes! I did well today, yay! So, oh gosh, celebrations! Throw all the stars on me! Okay, it's getting huge now, let's back away a little bit. Oh, it's just like the outside! Just with music and things. Very nice. I like how it just stops immediately, it doesn't even like linger for a tiny little bit. That's neat, alright then. Ah, there's a title here. Radio silence. Oh, so that's supposed to be... Oh, it's a submarine. Oh, I get it. Okay. Tom Kitchen home. Just... Oh, it's a lift. I don't hear it. I can hear the birds. I think that's one of the things I picked at the beginning that I couldn't hear. I didn't listen for long enough. Night of Sensation. Oh wait, enter? I think we'll leave that alone for now. There's a lot of these that you could go into, but
when you come back home,
I think that we can just leave them anyway. There's a title for this one. Crumbs.
don't think I'll be able to meet
Thought they were singing for a moment there, never mind.
and you know what, I don't help myself for it. I actually believe
I know I don't want to leave the voice, but it's so pretty, but we have more to see, so much to see. Alright, let's go through here. This is the last bit to go through. Ah, this is the thing. This is the bit that I thought had an invisible floor. What game does this remind me of? It looks so familiar, but yet not at the same time. It's kind of spooky when you look at it because they're kind of like... Well, that one is a Nazgul, but the other ones are not, but... It's familiar, it's so familiar. Don't know what, maybe if I look at the title. Statues of the Forgotten. Perhaps not then. It's just like a shrine you're in your game, or in our game for sure. Let's see, the available space 2. Default Unity cube and default material scaled to surround the museum. I see. Excellent. Oh, so it's literally just space. Ah, very good. Love it. Okay. Ah, there is more. Upstairs we go then. Ornithromancy Cafe. Oh. Oh, it's that bluebird that's moving. Okay. Just back and forth, I see then. So that means there's more birds up here. More birds is great for me. Oh, it's literally just a cafe of birds. This is amazing. Alright. Hello, birds. Oh, cute birds, except the kingfisher looks very mean and scary. And this one having to go at the wine ball. I would open it for you, but I'm supposing that you guys probably couldn't drink. Might harm you a little bit. This is a wall? Seems like it. Yes, it's a wall. Alright then, never mind. You got a nice little place here. Service, I'd like a, what would birds drink? Well, I suppose water. Water would be good if you could, please. I'm also a child, so I probably couldn't even order coffee if I tried. Sir! Fine, the terrible service bird cafe, worst ever, 0 stars on Yelp, we are out of here. Ignoring the weird shadows, unless it's just the rest of the museum. Not sure. Either way, out we go, downstairs. Right, so being in there. There was a left here, was more of a right in fact, or was that just the room? Yeah, that was just that, so... Microsoft, go away, honestly, you're being so rude. Ah, here we go, here's another bit. Right then. What's down this hallway? What more beauty shall we see? Oh, whoa. Just a giant circle. That fades. Oh, that reminds me of a bouncy ball I had when I was like 6. It's exactly that color, no way. Oh, that's so weird, anyway. Calming sphere. It was for a little bit, just like, flashbacks and things. That's so weird. It was literally exactly like, imagine like the purple where the green is. That's how like close it was to that. That's so cool. Didn't realize I just get like a random flashback suddenly. I just seem to be getting with quite a few of these actually looking at it, but never mind. Alright then. Moving onwards, if we can find any more. Can't find the kitchen thing over there, so that's all for this floor? Or is there more to it? Seem to have gone around most of it. Yeah, we went to the bird bit over there. I think that's it actually. Alright, let's just go down the stairs and see from like in that black space where we started if we missed anything. That's all done. Yeah, we did all that. Okay. Right then. I think then actually, if this is indeed the end of it, we should wrap it up here. This is a glorious little game. I loved it so much. It's like a proper good art gallery. It's like, I've never been to like a good modern art gallery. Been more attached to like your traditional paintings hanging on a wall with the occasional like statue here and there. But aside from that, this was glorious. Let's just stare at this as we end off the episode in its properly amazing fashion. So that was the Zium Museum. You want to have a play for yourself, it's completely free and in the description. Go ahead and do that thing if you so desire and just have a gander and look at the art for yourself a bit more and take actual proper look at some of them and read the description and things like that, because I don't think I did for a lot of them. But I thought I'd just explore this world and show it off to you, because I only found this game like the other day. So either way, well done to all the artists and the people who put this game together. It's a glorious success in my eyes. You guys should be very, very proud of it, as I'm sure you already are. So then, let's end the episode there. Thank you all so kindly for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope to see you in the next one. See you later.